What's up, Matt Clark here at the new Matt Clark. How are each and every one of you doing today? Just a video on 3 things you should not do if attacked. In the past, I always do videos on things that you shouldn't do so you don't get attacked. But what do you not do if you do get attacked? Stay tuned for a great video, the new Matt Clark. What's up? What's good? Matt Clark here at the new Matt Clark. How are each and every one of you doing on this amazing Saturday? I'm doing great. My girl's great. My family's great. My job is great. And my rest is great. I hope each and every one of you are having a great weekend too and had a great Valentine's Day. I did. So I want to say thank you to each one of my 1,568 subscribers. You guys mean the world to me. You guys keep me doing this. You guys help create the movement and you guys hold me accountable. So thank you very much. If you could please hit that like button and you could please hit that subscribe and that bell notification button so you get these videos when they're new. If you could share with somebody on social media, that's an amazing help too. And there's a PayPal option if you'd like to donate, help, and support the channel. So, in the past, I've talked a lot about things not to do so you don't get attacked. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 things that you shouldn't do if you are attacked. And the reality is, it's prison, and it could happen. Now, obviously, people have 3 different responses. Flight, fight, freeze. And every single person falls into one of those categories somewhere, and chances are you probably don't know where you're going to land until you're in that situation. I've seen it happen. I've seen the hardest guys talk gangster, and then when they're pressed, they turn soft, and I've seen the softest guys get pressed and turn gangster. That's just how it goes. That's just how it is in prison. It's not always the dog with the loudest bark who's got the biggest bite. You know, they say it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And that is true. That is factual. So, the 3 things that you shouldn't do if somebody attacks you. Now, I'm not talking about necessarily getting punched out or stabbed specifically. I'm saying in any situation where you unexpectedly get attacked, get jumped, get stabbed, whatever, what do you not do? And the number 3 thing that I would say you definitely should not do off the bat is count on anybody to come and save you. Chances are, if you're a guy in any sense of the word and people are running up on you, people around you already know about this happening. Because most of the time, if you have any kind of homeboys, they're never going to stand for this, and people are going to understand that there will be repercussions. But if your homeboys aren't respected, or your homeboys aren't really there for you, they said they were there for you, but now that this stuff has got real, they've turned their back on you. So counting on somebody is probably the 3rd worst thing you can do if somebody attacks you. I'm telling you, the only thing for you to do is fight. You're already being attacked, right? Now, this is something I never understood. I've watched multiple people in the years get attacked and do nothing, absolutely nothing. Sit there, get punched in the face, kicked, cut, whatever it is. And they'd rather just take the beating than fight back. And I never really understood that because you're already getting beaten. So the number 3 thing that you should not do if you get attacked is expect anybody to come save you or expect anybody to come help you, because a lot of the time it doesn't happen. Like I said before, if you're being attacked, chances are the people around you know about it, and if they don't, you're in an area where those people probably aren't located, so you're going to have to figure it out real quick how you're going to protect yourself. The number 2 thing that you do not do under any circumstances if you are being attacked, that is scream. Scream! You know how many people scream for the guards? And, okay, it's very easy to sit back and to pass judgment on somebody who's screaming, who's being stabbed, having his face cut, getting shanked in his body. A lot of the time people are attacked first thing, bright early when the cells crack. I've told a story before of the guy from Laos or Cambodia or one of those countries who was stabbed first thing in the AM by two native guys, all head and neck shots. He was screaming, and the whole time he was screaming, guys were standing out of the cell telling him to man up. And that situation, he lucked out. I have seen it in the past. People scream, people yell for the guards. It gets worse. Other inmates and convicts get involved. Just is what it is. They feel like it's their responsibility to shut you down so nobody gets in trouble, so the range doesn't get locked down. So I'm telling you, if you start screaming for the guards, you start screaming in general, it's going to look real bad on you. It's going to destroy your reputation as a convict, and you are finished in that prison. I guarantee it, and if you're not, chances are there will probably be another attempt on you in the very soon future. Don't scream. The number 2 worst thing to do if you're being attacked is to scream or scream for the COs. It's only going to make things worse for you. This is a fight for your life. The COs are not going to come save you. This is the reality. I've seen a lot of violence in the penitentiary. The provincial system is different. They're running in there. They're going to beat everybody up. But in the federal system, if somebody is being severely attacked, chances are they're not going to open the doors until the attack is finished. And then they're going to pull the body out or the injured person out when that person comes to the door, especially if it's on a range or somewhere where they can't get a clean shot from the tower. So keep that in mind. And the number 1, this is the number 1 worst thing to do if you're being attacked. Doesn't matter if you're being stabbed, piped, punched, kicked. It's the worst possible thing you can do, and that is to turtle. Every single time somebody turtles, you're putting your own life in danger. I know people think that covering your face and covering your head is going to keep you alive, but that is not the case. Your body can take severe damage to it as well. And a lot of the time, somebody who turtles, I'm telling you, man, like, when you fight, okay, and you're about to fight somebody, and you have that anxiety, like, okay, you know, there's pre-fight anxiety. It doesn't matter who you are. There's always that thought in your head. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep it going. You can't slow down. You can't let them hit you. That's how I think in my mind when I'm fighting. I don't want to take a single shot, right? But a lot of the time, once that anxiety is gone, once the fight is started, especially if somebody sees that that other person cannot fight with them, that dog is gonna smell blood. So if you turtle, it's only going to get worse. First of all, they're automatically going to lose respect for you as a fighter or as a man, because a man can always respect somebody that's fighting back, okay? And whether it's with a shank, a pipe, or fist, or kicks, you have zero chance of defending yourself if you're in a turtle position. Your rib cages and your organs are open, because most of the time people automatically go to protect their head, and your head is not the most vulnerable part of your body, especially if you're being shanked. I mean, unless somebody's really like, wham, trying to kill you, then it's a whole different situation. But turtling is the worst thing that you can do. It does not protect you in any way. It makes you look weak. And it will turn you into prey. And I'm telling you, in any of these situations that I've just said, okay? Well, the third situation is a little different because a lot of people do expect people are going to come save them that they've been chilling with, that they've been smoking with. Whatever the reason is, they have to understand that these people are doing time, they have families, they have kids, and they're not automatically going to be riding for you. And you cannot expect them to be riding for you. A lot of people go out because they hang with certain people in the yard, and they feel like because they hang with these people, they can act a certain way, they can talk to people a certain way, and a lot of the time it backfires, because once those people realize that you're acting like a total idiot, they're not going to want to put their back out for you, right? The penitentiary system in Canada, in the most part, is a respect-based system. If you're acting like a total clown, out causing problems, out instigating beefs, out causing situations for your circle, chances are they're not going to respect that, and they're going to allow what comes to you to happen, unless these are your road dogs. I mean, obviously people have boys, it doesn't matter wrong or right, they're riding, but I'm just saying you can't count on that. In the other two circumstances, that is something that you can prevent and protect yourself. There is always a chance. Prison shanks likely don't have a serrated edge, although I have seen real knives in prison. Chances are your best bet is to try and grab it, try to grab the arm. When I was attacked with a frying pan, I grabbed the arm and tried to hold on to that as long as I can, try to tire him out, and then when I finally see my opportunity, attack, rather than be a victim. But it's easier said than done, I know that. And I've never been attacked with shanks. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I wouldn't freak out, because I don't know. I've never been there. And for anybody to say, I know how I would behave, I would be totally, geez, son, 6 people roll up on me. It doesn't matter if they got footlongs or nothing. I'm riding. Doesn't work like that. Your body reacts in a way. And for the most part, I'm sure a lot of the guys in the convict situation are going to defend themselves. I've seen it happen more cases than not. Guys defend themselves regardless what kind of weapons being used, because they understand in their head that's the only way that you have a chance to walk out of this situation safely. Remember that, man. Eyes in the back of your head, no politics, no gambling debts, and if you do have gambling debts or drug debts, you better have eyes in the side of your head and the back of your head until you pay them off. All I'm saying is this. Prison is a dangerous place, okay? There's never going to be a time in prison when it's safe. And until then, until they find a way to create a safe system where people come out rehabilitated and recovered and better people, prison is going to be dangerous. You always have to be aware of your surroundings, who's got problems with you and who doesn't, who's got problems with people in your circle. These are all things that you have to be aware of at all times. Like I said in the past, it's not the toughest guy who survives, it's the smartest guy. And if you happen to be tough on that, on top of that, bonus. Anyways, I hope you guys like my story. I'm going to be doing a relationships and recovery video with my girl at some point this weekend. I hope you guys enjoy watching all of my videos. Remember, leave comments, leave videos, questions and ideas in the comments if you'd like. You can hit me up on Instagram at the new Matt Clark, all small letters, all one word. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I really appreciate the conversations that I have with my subscribers and people that aren't my subscribers, trying to help them along with the situations that they are handed. And until the next time, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you get these videos when they're new. If you could share with somebody on social media, that would be amazing. And remember, there's a PayPal option if you would like to donate, help, and support the channel. Remember, these videos are for information purposes only. Obviously, we never want anybody to go to prison. It is last case scenario for anybody. We understand that opportunity lacks for a lot of people in certain communities. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to survive, and that's life. But please watch my videos if that's not your situation or circumstances and you're getting caught up, because I feel like they will help you get away from that. I lived it. It's a terrible life to live. You lose it, and before long it's over. Please, 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 if you're watching this, get out as soon as you can. Love each and every one of you at the new Matt Clark.